I'm Army Corporal Russell Nelson. I was injured in Iraq by an IED. The blast blinded me, caused the TBI, and other things. This, unfortunately, is my wife. She has to put up with me. Margaret Nelson. I decided to get a little more serious as I was retiring from the Army, and my mother and sister took it upon themselves to sign me up for a religious dating site. On a lot of these dating sites, they do algorithms, to kind of match each other. And so I kept seeing these ladies popping up. I just figured they were trying to match us up somehow. And come to find out, it was actually my mom and my sister picking dates, and she was one of the ones they picked. We talked on the phone for a while. I waited probably a couple months of talking on the phone before I mentioned, oh, by the way, I'm blind. To make sure, it got it, I just got to set the hook first. We have 5 kids together. Oldest is going on 14. Then another 13-year-old daughter. And then 3 boys, 10, 4, and 18 months. We love to go outdoors, hiking, sports.
It's free. So with 5 kids, outdoors is our go-to.
I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted to do. I did JROTC in high school. I come from a very big patriotic military family. I settled originally on the Air Force, and that's when they found out I was colorblind. And my second choice was the Army, so I joined the Army. It was my kind of lifestyle. The structure, I get paid to stay in shape and travel. If I didn't mind picking up and moving every couple of years, I looked at it as it was an adventure. It was a normal day. We were doing convoy security. I was the truck commander in a Hemet wrecker, paying attention to, copper wires going across the street, pressure plates, visually inspecting as I'm running the truck forward. Scout truck got hit and was disabled. Secondary IED goes off. It goes off prematurely. I get dust and debris kind of showering down. I feel the percussion of the blast. I kind of do like a Descartes. I question my existence for a second. That was a blast. Am I alive, or is this what it's like when you're dead? You just instant transition into something else. And look around. I'm okay. As the dust begins to settle, I can start seeing the truck in front of me. So I continue on with my mission. Within 2 weeks, my vision goes to 2500. I'm not telling anybody my issues. One of the guys catches that I'm a little off, and I get called out and medevaced. Originally, they were going to send me home, and I fought to stay in Germany because I figured if I got my surgery there and I got some of my sight back, I could go back. I knew if I went home, my military career was over. And I wasn't ready. About 45 days at launch school, they said I had to come home. I went into a WTU unit and eventually was sat down and told I was being retired.
I know the change is what is the hardest for him. And then with the vision, it's been the continual change too. It's only now stabilized at the 5%, if that.
There's good days and bad days.
That's a problem too. It's never been like stable and steady at one level of vision. It's hard to set up processes that work. Because one day he might be able to do it a certain way, and then the next day it's like, it could be that I can't do it that way because I don't see it, or just the change in the light from the window coming in.
In our house now, it would be small rooms.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons we run into more things is because he is so broad. I mean, doorways, his height, he's clipped his head good.
I think homes for our troops, I was told to it by Danny originally. He was showing me around his house. Finally reached out to Homes for Our Troops and talked to Maura. The couple of homes that I've been to, the layout, it was free, it was open, no steps, no stairs, no tripping points. Absolutely amazing. You can very much see the wheelchair spacing in the homes. There's plenty of breathing room for me.
For me, I think it's predominantly the smart home capabilities, and he can maybe talk to it more because he's visited Danny Wallace's home and Steve Vasquez's home.
He had it set up to where all of the cameras were tied to the Alexa, and the Alexa could announce people are there. Constantly hearing your door open and close and trying to figure out who it is one of my biggest stressors.
Having the flat walkway all the way across, multiple points of access to the outside of the house as well.
Homes for our troops, for me, is a chance to relax. Get some of the autonomy back.
Homes for our troops is a fresh start for us.